Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the MKT Manufacturing Corp. Night number 2 of the Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Steve McMillan. Stephen, welcome back to Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Expo Center for night 2 of the DOB Chili Bowl. And after last night, after a fantastic night of racing, we're set for another great showing here of 25 minutes to find out which drivers are going to make their way into the big dance tomorrow night.
It looks like it's going to be racy too. You know, we got Colton Hardy so far quickest with Cole Bray right behind him. So, but we're fixing to go qualify.
Yeah, that indeed we are. Hot laps is complete. I believe the track is going to have a bit of a scratch, a bit of a reset here. So wait for the practice session to end. The qualifying session will roll over. There it is. It does have a reset. So now, hopefully, these drivers are going to put on a bit of a show. We'll take a look at the top 20 qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen. Down on the bottom left is the driver that we're currently watching on screen at the moment. And one of the first cars to come out onto the racetrack in car number 97. It's Brennan Lacey. We'll also keep an eye on the likes of Cole Cabray. And, well, his brother went to victory lane last night. So can the Cabray brothers, can they sweep the 2 prelim nights? We'll find out. There's a lot of good drivers here tonight that are going to want to stamp their authority and look to pick up not only a quick time but also a prelim main event as Brennan Lacey stops the clock with a 10.514. Behind him, Kyle Stolton. You go back to Colton Hardy, 8th quick at the moment, 11.414. Big wheel steer now to turn 4. He does jump up to 6th position. Zane Scott. Now we're going to give a big shout out to Zane Scott because the cameras that you see here on Ultimate Dirt TV, especially for the tracks like this, he has done so. So of course we'll keep, and of course a big shout out to Zane and a big thank you to him for providing these cameras. Steve, we've got 40 odd seconds left. We're watching Justin Stolz on the screen at the moment.
Yes, and you look at Justin, he's fixing to finish his first lap. He comes in 23rd quickest so far. He has one more to go, and we're fixing to go heat race action once he's finished.
That's going to be him done. 21st quick, 10.939. Kevin Hanley on the racetrack as well on the 110 machine, 16th quick with a 10.811. And Steve, that'll be qualifying done and dusted. You see the top 20 on screen, and well, no surprise, Cole Cabray 10.328, nearly 2/10 quicker, and already Steve, he has set the tone. And they're going to have a tough time running down, in fact, a Race Spot TV Chili Bowl winner himself last year.
That's awesome.
That's right. All right, let's take a look. You knew that was coming. What have we got? 3 heats on the program? Let's take a look. In fact, we've got 4. Yep, 4 heat races on the program. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. Ten laps is going to be the distance for all 4 heat races. And with your top 4 going through, Steve, there's 25 cars that have joined here tonight for night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing Chili Bowl presented by DOB. 24 will go through to the main event. 1 car is going to miss out. Cole Cabray, Jordan Hack on row 1, Kyle Kuhn and Jonathan Lowe in row 2. Row 3 going to be Eric Einerson and Justin Stolz with Billy Rowley at a position number 7. And it is the number 12 car of Cole Cabray set to lead us to the drop of the green flag off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. And no surprises, Cole Cabray jumps to the early race lead. Jordan Hack back there in 2nd position right now, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th as well. There goes Jonathan Lowe into position 3. Kyle Kuhn, I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's what we're going with in the 34 car. Holds on to position 4. 2 in the book, Steve. 8 to run.
Right. So look at Justin Stolz. He's in 5th. He's the outside looking in. And he has a ways to go to try to get into the the final transfer spot in that fourth. But you look at Cole Cabray with a strong lead over Jordan Hack as they complete lap number 4.
Yeah, Colin Cabray with a fresh track right now. He's just all on the bottom side. He's going to really have to use the 2-minute warm-up session just to get a handle on the track, because by the time that he hits the track next, it's going to be 3 heat races to end the B main. So we're essentially talking about another 45 laps from those 4 races on the track. And right now he's got 3 to run, Stephen. He's just pulling away from Jordan Hack-Coon in third now, as Justin Stolz moves into position for that 4th and final transfer spot, with Jonathan Lowe now on the outside looking in, a couple to run this time by.
Yep, as you see,
Billy Rowley
going down. Great. Oh, really, Rowley upside down. First caution of night, and it will be our first green-white checkered restart in heat race number 1.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there for the 79 of Billy Rowley. We'll take a look right now at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. These cars are very, very twitchy, and you've got to be very careful not to get up on that inside berm, or even just touch that outside wall with your right rear tire. You see Rowley just get a little sideways there, catching that inside berm and trying to overcorrect it there, but fortunately for Billy Rowley, he does go upside down. The first car, the flip count, Steve, we should have been counting on the flip count. Let's count it tonight. The flip count is actually at 1 right now, as we're bringing you back to live video feed from the virtual Tulsa Expo Center here in Oklahoma.
Oh no.
Look, I'm not Spanish, but I know that's 1 in Spanish.
Right.
Am I right? That's
You're right.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, here we go. First green-white checker of the MKT Manufacturing and Night 2 DOB Chili Bowl, the dirty old bastard. The green flag is out, and again, no surprise to see Cole Cabray once again trying to get an early jump over the field, but we are going back to yellow as Justin Stolz. Well, quickly take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, and Steve, it can happen within inside a click of a fingers, as we are watching right now. Justin Stolz, and he was in that 4th and final transfer spot. Steve said now he's going to have to come from the back. In fact, he got into the back of Kyle Kuhn there on that restart. We'll take a look on board thanks to the Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. Yeah, just tagged the back of the 34, and then, oh, away she goes upside down into turn number 1.
Upside down, is that Dose?
Someone's dosed it on now. Just been told as you're coming back to live video feed again, once again. Western, you're telling us 14 flips last night. It's pronounced Keen. Thank you very much, Cody. Kyle Keen, that is.
So, all right, 14. We're at Dose right now.
14, we're at 2.
Now I can go as high as Trace.
Well, I can actually bring my 9-year-old daughter, and she'd be probably able to count up to about 5, I reckon, as she watches all those Spanish shows. I don't know why she can't understand it, but nonetheless, the out of turn 4, the white flag is flying here. Heat race number 1 here of night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing DOB Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. Out of turn 4, Cole Cabray with a win. Jordan Hack in 2nd. Kyle Keen 3rd. Jonathan Lowe 4th. Those 4 drivers. Moving on to the main event. Eric Einarson in 5th. Justin Stolz back on pit road along with Billy Rowley in 6th and 7th. And that is done for heat race number 1. Again, another exciting start to open up the night here, Steve.
That's right. With 2 flips in the book.
2 flips and a total flip count of 16 so far for the 2 nights. Weston, I hope you're not pulling my leg on that one, but let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, heat race number 2. On your front row, it's Cody Treble. On his outside is Brandon Eiler. Second row, inside Zane Scott and John Bragman. Then you have Ernie Williams Jr. and Jeffrey Stewart will start 6 tonight. 6 cars, top 4, making it to the future 10 laps. 1 lap to go. The pace truck leading the field into turn number 1.
Just quickly give a shout out to Jordan Mitchell there, keeping us honest in the old YouTube chat. But Steve, we good to go.
All right, here we go. Green flag is out. Cody Tremble get a good start. And you look right now, Zane Scott looking underneath as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Braden Nyler battling back for a second spot as they complete lap number 1 of 10 as these laps go really quick.
Yeah, well, we're talking about 11-second lap times right now, and well, it doesn't take too long to complete 10 laps here. We're talking less than 2 minutes to get around here. This Chili Bowl is very tight racetrack right now. Trammell under all sorts of pressure from Braden Nyler in the 5 machine as they work high through turn number 1 and 2. 3 laps in, 7 to run. It'll be 6 to go this time by. And Braden Nyler, he's gone down low in turns 3 and 4, trying to find a different groove at the moment. Similar sort of lap times right now. We're talking about 10.9s at the moment for the 2 guys out in front. Everybody else 11 on back, but Trammell halfway home, 5 down, 5 to run. And Trammell, your race leader, on board right now in car number 25 of Cody Trammell.
All right, you also look at your 4th and final transfer spot, Ernie Williams Jr. in that 91 machine. Jeffrey Stewart trying to close in the gap as the drivers come to complete lap number 7 of 10. They go into turn number 1, exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Braden Nyler, he's starting to close in on Cody Trammell. 2 laps to go this time. Down the back straightaway. Cody Trammell, Braden Nyler battling pretty good there. White flag is out for Cody Trammell. 1 more lap he has to hold off of Braden Nyler. They go into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, your heat race winner number 2 is Cody Trammell. Braden Nyler 2nd, Zane Scott 3rd. Ernie Williams Jr. 4th and final transfer spot. Jeffrey Stewart and John Bragman will be coming in running the B main tonight.
Yeah, there we go. Heat number 2 completed here. Still 2 more heat races to go here in night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. Tomorrow night, that's the all-important one. That's where you want to be. As it's going to be a 55-lap A-main. Let's take a look right now. What's your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 3. And starting on pole, heat race number 3 in car number 97, Brennan Lacey. On his outside in car 22, Kyle Atkinson. Mason Hannigan, the 15, will start inside second row out of position 3 on his outside. The Catfish, Chris Roberts, out of position 4. Kyle Stoltz in car number 19 will start position 5. Tyler Henselman in car 21 will start position number 6. As these drivers roll around behind the iRacing.com pace truck through turns 1 and 2. This time by, we are green off of turn number 4. Who is going to pick up heat race number 3? Again, 4 more drivers to the main event. Brennan Lacey getting a good jump on Kyle Atkinson. Now Hannigan now quickly moves into second position. At this stage, we'll see who's going to hang on to those top 4 positions right now. Atkinson gets a little tight, and there goes Chris Roberts on by into 3rd position. Atkinson back to 4th, and a battle for 5th and 6th between Henselman and Kyle Stoltz as well. Battle on for the race lead. Here comes Hannigan up on the inside of Lacey.
The little hurricane, he's trying to make it work. As you look to come out turn number 4 down the front straightaway as they come to complete lap number 3 of 10. They're working on lap number 4. Lacey trying to pull away from Hannigan. And Brett, you know, one thing is right now everything's running much on top for your...
Yeah, there's that slick line, that black line all the way around the racetrack right through the center. And this is where these drivers, they'll start to use the top side. We've seen it last night. We've seen the slider line come in late. And again, if we do get that track reset during the warm-up session, it's certainly going to open things up again. But we'll see how things progress through the night, whether they do get the track reset or whether they just decide just to leave it alone and run it for the rest of the night. But man, Brennan Lacey, he is looking superb right now with 3 to run, Steve.
3 to run, Lacey. On the back straightaway, into turn number 3, a sizable gap between him and Hannigan as they come across 2 laps to go now for Brennan Lacey. Down the back straightaway, Brett, go ahead and bring us up.
Yeah, just watching Chris Roberts in the 93, holding off Kyle Atkinson in 4th and Tyler Henselman in 5th. They come out of turn 4. There is your winner. In fact, he's going to, I think I've gone a little bit too early. There he is. I was watching the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place cars, but Lacey gets the job done over Hannigan in 2nd. Roberts 3rd, 4th is going to go to Atkinson. Henselman rounds out the top 5, and Kyle Stoltz will come home in position at number 6. But you know what, Brennan Lacey, he looked pretty good in that one, and that's going to bring us up to our final heat race of the night. And let's quickly take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, the 4th and final heat race of the night. On the front row is the car number 73 of Nicholas McGeethy. On his outside is Colton Hardy in the 741. 3rd row inside at car number 28 is Gabe Filter on his outside in the car 110. It's Kevin Hanley. Then you have Danny Burkhart, and outside of him be Christopher Taggett as the drivers will get the 1 to green.
Not going to lie, these guys got a couple of difficult names right now.
We do. Pace truck on the back straightaway, pulled off into the infield. We'll fix go green flag for 10 laps, top 4 to the future. Nicholas McGeethy on the lap pedal. Green flag is out, and they come past the start finish line into turn number 1. You look right there. Gabe putting some pressure on the 2nd place car, Colton Hardy, as we complete lap number 1 with Nicholas McGeethy leading the 1st lap. Nicholas McGeethy will complete lap number 2. Colton Hardy starting to close in the gap, run the bottom line as he gets a good run coming off the bottom down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Actually, he makes the pass, but has to slow down. McGeethy side by side at the line. Good race up front. 3rd place is Gabe. Kevin Hanley is 5th, and Danny Burkhart is 4th right now. So right now, we get to see Colton Hardy working that bottom group, trying to make something happen on your race leader, Nicholas McGeethy. They go to turn number 3. McGeethy runs the slider line, exits turn number 4 to complete lap number 5. So halfway down, halfway to go. They're side by side exiting turn number 2. Look, Colton Hardy. He can't make the pass. McGeethy in the wall. Hardy side by side. Hardy will lead that lap. Lap number 6 to 10. Hardy to the race lead, exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Into the bottom. He slides up a little bit middle of the track. He will complete lap number 7.
And McGeethy all over the back of Colton Hardy through turns number 1 and 2 right now. 2 to go. McGeethy catches the wall in the back straightaway. That might have been his opportunity going begging right now. 2 to run for Colton Hardy, the Swindell Speed Lab 741 machine. Gabe Glatfelter in 3rd. Danny Burkhart in 4th. Kevin Hanley, Christopher Taggett in 5th and 6th. But right now as they come off of turn 4, Steve, the white flag flies.
Yes, white flag flies. You look, they're coming out of turn number 4 right now. And they will take the checker flag. Your heat race 4 winner will be Colton Hardy, Nicholas McGeethy, Danny Burkhart, Gabe Glatfelter, and Christopher Taggett. Or is it Burkhart? Both my TV shows Christopher in 3rd with Gabe. I have no clue.
I've got Burkhart and then Taggett and then Hanley.
There you go.
Anyhow, that is 4 heat races completed. 1 B-main on the program here tonight. We've got 9 cars, and I believe our top 8 will go through. Let's take a look right now. It's your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Alright, starting on pole of B main, number 1, the only B main of the night, in car number 24, Eric Einerson. On his outside, in car 72, Jeffrey Stewart. Inside second row, in car 21, it is Tyler Henselman and Kevin Hanley in the 110. Will start on the outside of the second row at a position number 4. Position 5 in car 23, Justin Stolz. And on his outside, John Bragman, car 17. Will start position number 6. Kyle Stoltz in car 19 will start position 7. Christopher Taggart in the 18 will start position 9 with Billy Rowley, the Tunican. In car 79 will start position number 9. Steve, I just said it before, 9 cars on the racetrack, 15 laps, 8 go through.
Uno.
And
Uno.
just the Uno car will not make it. Hang on, I'm gonna get my kid in here, and she's gonna hopefully tell us on the live stream how to say 1, 2, 3. 1 second.
All right, while Brett's doing that, we're fixing to go green flag racing, 15 laps on the board. Eric to the early lead into turn number 1. Actually starting to pull away from Jeffries. There we go. Jeffrey Stewart had to get ATVO working correctly, so I can tell you actually who's in the lead. So you look at Jeffrey Stewart in second place, Tyler in third, and John Bragman is so far in fourth spot. Caution out on the racetrack.
All right, here we are. Actually, perfect time while we're just completing lap number 3. We've got a special guest in here. Can you tell us how to say 1, 2, 3 in Spanish?
Una, dos, tres.
Look at that. Perfect. See that?
Right.
9-year-old's just gotten the first taste of a broadcast. Thank you, Ella.
She's gonna be a superstar one of these days, Bert. You better watch it.
You know, it's really funny. Like, for Christmas, she got a singing thing with a microphone, and it can actually record. And over the Christmas break, when there was Australian racing going on, we were sort of watching it on my phone and on the TV. She was actually she was calling the numbers out on the screen.
Look at her go.
Yeah, she's gonna kick my butt and she's gonna take my job. So
that's right. We can have her guest announce one night with.
I mean, I got a spare headset. I got a spare monitor. I just need that PC.
There you go. All right, lights are out. We're going green flag racing for restart number 1 in this B main. Green flag is out. Eric on the lap panel. Good start there. And you see Jeffrey Stewart looking underneath. Cannot make the pass on the back straightaway. Goes into turn number 3, Brett. Heavy pressure. Good battling on the racetrack. 2 and 3 wide at some places.
Yeah, great battle up front as well. Stewart up on the inside of Einerson through 1 and 2, but Einerson in the 24 machine gets a run, stabs the brake. You see that car get tight. Steve, there's one thing about these cars. You've really got to throw these cars in, especially around this kind of racetrack, because once you get tight, you lose a whole lot of ground and a whole lot of speed. And what I mean by tight, if people don't know what it is, you'll see the cars, they will push up the racetrack from the bottom to the top, and their wheels will be turning left. And that's what I mean by tight. I'll just, if we can get an example, but tell you what, look at Billy Rowley in the Racecraft 1 number 79 machine, up to position 3 from position number 9.
He then working that bottom groove, and your race leader, Jeffrey Stewart now. John Bragman in third, Billy Rowley, Eric, and Tyler is your top 5. Actually, Tyler moves up to 4th spot. Eric drops. Actually, they're side-by-side battling at certain times on the track as we complete lap number 12 of 15.
Yeah, we are just a couple of laps away this time by out of turn number 4 from your B main being completed. Thank you very much for that sub on YouTube. We're going to go back to that in a second, as we've got 1.5 to run for Jeffrey Stewart over John Bragman. Billy Rowley back there in 3rd position. So make their way into turns number 1 and 2. The white flag flies here at the Chili Bowl. Night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl into 3 and 4. For the final time, these top 8 drivers will go through. Jeffrey Stewart with the win. John Bragman 2nd. Billy Rowley 3rd. Then we go back to Tyler Henselman in 4th. Kyle Stoltz in 5th. Eric Einerson 6th. 7th, Kevin Hanley. Christopher Taggart in 8th. Those drivers go through. Unfortunately, Stephen, for Justin Stolz in car 23, he comes home 9th, and he will not make tonight's prelim A main event.
That's sad, but that's all right. Someone that has to not make it, but you know what? He gets a chance to run tomorrow.
Yes, that indeed he does. All right. Look like track has had a reset. Bit of track work done. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. You are watching the MKT Manufacturing Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. Night number 2 right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. In fact, before we go any further, I want to thank everybody that's tuned in here over the past couple of nights. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. And don't forget we are live tonight on the Dirty Old Bastards Facebook page as well. And if you haven't done so, head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing, and you can always come back to Facebook if you want to watch it on Facebook. But we are closing in on the 1,000 subscribers mark, and of course we just need your help getting across the line. We'll take a quick break and come back for tonight's prelim main event for night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing Chili Bowl. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to Ultimate Dirt TV for tonight's coverage of the MKT Manufacturing Chili Bowl, night number 2, presented by Dirty Old Bastards. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's 30-lap A main event. And starting row 1, number 1, Cole Cabray and Cody Trammell.
Brandon Lacey and Colton Hardy will be 3 and 4.
Row 3, Jordan Hack and Braden Isla.
Row number 4 will be Mason Hannigan and Nicholas McGeethy.
Row 5, Kyle Keane and Zane Scott.
Row 6, Chris Roberts and Gabe Glatflatter or Flitter or something like that.
Jonathan Lowe, Ernie Williams Jr., row 7.
Kyle Atkinson and Danny Burkhardt. It's 15-6.
17th, Jeffrey Stewart, John Bragman, 18th.
19th, Billy Riley and Tyler Holzman.
Henselman, Kyle Stoltz, Eric Ines, and then I'll just do the last 2, Kevin Hanley.
There you go.
And Christopher Taggart. Steve, it is time to get after it. 30 laps, prelim night number 2, Cole Cabray, Cody Trammell, the front row. We are green here at the Chili Bowl for night number 2 of the MKT Manufacturing. And Cabray will lead the field down into 3 and 4 for the first 30 circuits. Around here, Trammell rides in second, Brennan Lacey in third. Top 3 already, Steve, starting to move clear of the rest of the field.
And you know, probably right about up to 8th place, there's single file. But then you have Zane Scott battling hard with Kyle Kuhn. And then you have Chris Robert. What upside down? Oh, he's stuck on a catch fin.
Yeah, Zane Scott, and you hate to see it. Anybody else go over there? I don't think so.
Nope, just to you.
Just Zane Scott, I think it was, caught up in the catch fence. And now we can't actually call that a flip count because he technically didn't roll over. He was just stuck in the catch fence.
Yeah, so we got 1 for the catch fence and what, 16 for the flip count?
16, yep. The useless Sim Chili Bowl. Flip count 16. Tell you what, we are going to be here for quite some time over the next couple of weeks, and looking forward to every race that is going to be happening here in the Tulsa Expo Centre. We wait for the pace truck to move into the infield, so the white flag will come out at lap number 33, and then we make that white flag lap number 34 now, because the pace truck and race control are not happy with things lining up, so they'll bring us out one more time, and now the lights will go out, Steve.
All right.
That's right.
We're fixing to go green flag racing. His pace truck will be pulled off this time. Cole Cabri, Cody Tremmel, Brandon Lacey, Colton Hardy, and Jordan Hack, your top 5. Green flag is out. Cole Cabri on loud pedal. He goes to turn number 1. He's working that bottom groove as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. These laps go very quick as you see Brandon Lacey working the high side, but caution back on the racetrack when the lead was fixing to get dicey.
Yeah, not Trammell. It was Cabray who made a little mistake, opened up the door for Cody Trammell, and they kept that battle, and they kept that fire, spark, and burning alive all the way down through the 3 and 4 turns there. But yellow flag going to come out. Not sure if that car went upside down or not, but that is Christopher Daggett. Unfortunately for him, he's back on pit road. We've also got a couple of other cars back on pit road. Is John Bragman and Zane Scott, who I believe has left the building. And unfortunately for him, he's got a long way to go come tomorrow night.
But you know what? Someone got to do it from the alphabet soup. Lights are still flashing on the pace track as we come across the start finish line. These drivers,
on the green, guys, tighten up.
single file, 1 degree. They're tightening up.
You just heard race control there in the background telling us white flag at lap number 37 right now. As they come out of turn 4, they're going to complete lap 12, so we're still 25 away, Steve, from getting this one in. So essentially 5 laps already been completed here. Lacey had to get on the binders there now, and that's going to bring in Colton Hardy into the picture, and also Nicholas McGeethy trying to make something happen on the top side, but Hannigan gets on by, and now here comes Colton Hardy for a podium spot on the inside of Brennan Lacey, but Lacey holds strong on the top side. Nice to see there's a couple of different lines early on here at the Chili Bowl, night number 2, Steve.
Yes, and look right now, battle for lead. Cody tried everything he can on the bottom groove to get around Cole Cabri as they come to complete the lap. And they're at turn number 1. You know, it looks like Cody is working really well on the bottom side and wanted.
Yeah, he certainly got that bottom side down right now. As they'll go through 1 and 2. Hardy now slides up. He will take 3rd away from Brennan Lacey and Swindell Speed Lab. They took the win last night with Chase Cabray. Brother right now, Cole Cabray out in front, and well, both drivers have picked up a sim driller here before, you know, with other leagues and stuff like that. And even going back to our factor, these Cabray brothers, even when they were younger, they were turning enough laps to where they were consistently up the front. And right now, we are in heavy lap traffic. Oh, Cabray gets into the back of the 22 machine of Kyle Atkinson. And the luck might have just run out for Cole Cabray. And Colton Hardy, buy yourself a lotto ticket. He is in the race lead. Woo. Maybe not, because now Cole Cabray has gone back by Cody Trammell there. But now Trammell wants to say he's in the lead. So, of course, we'll have to wait for iRacing to determine who is going to be in the lead. Whether it's Cole Cabray, whether it's Cody Trammell, or even Colton Hardy. Colton Hardy not really sort of maybe taking up a 3-way battle for the lead, but man, that got interesting right there with the lap car, Steve.
Yes, it does. Remember my favorite thing: thrills, spills, and unexpected violence.
Wow, don't worry about Colton Hardy buying a lot of ticket. Cole Cabray into the back of Kyle Atkinson, yellow out at the perfect time, so the lead will go back to Cole Cabray. White flag at lap number 47 to make that 18 to run. And man, Cody Trammell hot on the heels of the number 12 machine. And now here comes Colton Hardy. 3 wide behind him. Lacey, Mason Hannigan, and Nicholas McGeethy. Steve, you just love to see it here at the bowl.
Yeah, the hardest thing to do is try to go 3 wide. They're showing us they can do it. As Cole Cabri started to pull away a tad bit from Cody Trammell, but Trammell works really well in the turns 1 and 2 on that bottom side as they come across the start-finish line. You look at Cole Cabri. He runs the slider line there on the back straightaway. He has company as the caution back out on the racetrack. Hardy now in second. We got one car around. That's Kyle Coons in the 34.
Yeah, the 34, Kyle Keane, I think it's pronounced. We were told earlier on. Keens, but yeah, we'll go with Keane because that's what we were told. So we'll go with what we know. Man, I tell you what, Colton Hardy, just an absolute beast run on the top side. He got around the outside of Cody Trammell, and now, well, that's going to put Swindell's Speed Lab 1 and 2 at the moment. And if Colton Hardy can he do what he did to Cody Trammell if Cole Cabray runs the bottom side? Man, there's too many Cabrays out here. I think this is a better Cabray, but if Hardy can do what he did to Trammell on Cabray, man, things are going to get real dicey.
Yes, 1 to green. Base truck pulls off. Cole Cabray leading the field to the green flag as they're in turns 3. Exit turn number 4. Green flag is out. Cole Cabray on loud pedal. Hardy now gets his chance to try to do something with Cabray. But look out, Cody Trammell working at bottom. Cannot do it. He cuts off Brandon Lacey in that 4th spot. As you look, they're too wide for 4th now.
Cole Cabray runs the slider line. Hardy runs the outside. Now look at a lot of these drivers, Steve. They enter right upstairs. Oh, no!
Oh!
Brendan Lacey upside down. And that'll bring us
17.
to three for the night. Oh, look out. We've got more cars getting involved. Brendan Lacey upside down in a big way. 17. What do you expect we're going to get to by the end of tomorrow night's A-Main?
By tomorrow night's A-Main, we're going to get to 30.
Ooh, he's calling it. Oh, look, I was going to go like 23 or 24, but yeah, okay, all right, no worries.
I always want to say that it's tomorrow night, the alphabet soup, they're going to be racing hard. I mean, I just see it like that happen.
Yeah, look, I can see it happening too, but man, I'll tell you what, 30's a big call.
Catch fence. Let's call how many be on the catch fence. We got 1.
I reckon just 2. I reckon 1 more.
All right, 2. All right, 1 more. I go with that too. I agree with you. Lights are out. Pace trucks in. Cole Cabray fixing to lead the field to the green flag out turn number 4. Green flag is out and waving. Cole Cabray works that bottom line. You look at Hardy. He's stuck to the high side. Exiting turn number 2. Does not make up any ground, but they go into turn number 3. Hardy makes up just a tad bit, but Trammell, he's now starting to close in on Hardy. Brett, we have some good racing up front.
I think this slider line right now is just too powerful at the moment. As we watch right now, out of turn 4, down into 1 and 2, they go. Hardy and Trammell, they both run the slider, but it is all Cole Cabray out in front, and your top 3, they are just now motoring away from the rest of the field. 11-5.
Oh, upside down.
Who was that?
That was Jordan Hack, maybe? Yep, Jordan Hack in the 57.
All right. Okay, so it takes us to 4 for the night and 18 in total. Jeez, they're starting to close in on that 24 that I said.
Right.
I think the white flag comes out at lap number 49. I'll have to listen into race control on the next lap, but of course, don't forget to head over to MKT Manufacturing on Facebook and all their social media pages. Give them likes, follows, all that good stuff. Of course, don't forget, head over to Dirty Old Bastards on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow as well. And of course, our own UDTV channels. Now, we're just going to listen to race control right now.
On the green, guys, tighten up, single file, white flag, lap 49. So 8 to go.
All right, 8 laps to go as race control says. Lights are out on the base truck. We're going green flag racing one more time. All right, base truck is in. Cole Cabray lead the field to the green flag. 8 laps to go. Cole Cabray on a loud pedal to go into turn number 1. Look at Colton Hardy trying to make something happen. Cannot do it. It's to go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, where we now have 7 laps to go for Cole Cabray. That Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. 6 laps to go now for Cole Cabray.
Now, Cabray, you see right now on screen with Colton Hardy again closing in on that number 12 machine into 3 and 4. 5 to run this time by. It's all Cabray, Hardy, and Trammell. So it's a triple C right now. Cabray, or Cole, Colton, and Cody. And they're just absolutely dialing away from the rest of the field. Yellow is out. And that's going to put us into I think about a 4-lap dash to the end, Steve.
Yes, I don't think they completed lap 5. So that might be 5 laps ago. I'm not sure how they'll call it.
I'm going to say 4.
All right, black.
White flag's going to come out at lap number 52. We're on lap 47 at the moment, so that'll be complete, and then 48 will be complete once they go back to green. So 52 minus 48, Steve, is 4.
All right, you know what? One thing we do know now, Brett knows how to do math.
Yep. And look,
Took a lot of fingers and toes, but he got it there.
took some extra toes as well.
Lights right on the pace truck. Oh, Cabray, hopefully going to lead us to the green flag for the final time on his final restart, hopefully. They go into turn number 3. A slow and steady pace. Single file. Green flag is out. He's on a lap battle. He goes into turn number 1. Look at Colton making a slide job. But now look at Trammell trying to make something happen on the inside into turn number 3. Actually, turn number 4. Look at Hannigan trying to in that 4th spot. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. I believe this will be the 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. This time for Cole Cabray. How about that? Look at Hardy and Trammell. 1, 2, and 3. And Hannigan in 4th. As you see, Cole Cabray out of turn number 4. White flag, Brett. Bring us home.
Cole Cabray, he has been perfect all night. He's just got 2 turns to go for MKT Manufacturing. Night number 2 of the prelim Chili Bowl presented by Dirty Old Bastards. Cole Cabray goes to victory lane. Colton Hardy home in 2nd. Cody Trammell will come home in 3rd. And that is your top 3 now. I believe Mason Hannigan got 4th and 5th. Went to, I believe, Ernie Williams Jr. But Steve, that'll wrap up night 2 of the Chili Bowl. We'll have interviews in just a few moments' time, hopefully, with our top 3. But Cole Cabray, Colton Hardy, and Cody Trammell, they were just the better drivers on the night, and it clearly showed.
Yes, great racing all around the board. What much more could you watch or ask for watching it at home? Action packed. We're at the flip count of what, 17 or is it 18? 18. So you said 24. I said 30. We'll see tomorrow night where we end up at and who's correct.
Yeah, that's right. As we just wait, we'll wait these drivers, and looks like we do have a couple of those drivers getting ready right now for those interviews. We know we've got Cole Cabray, we've got Cody Trammell. We just await the arrival of our 2nd place driver of Colton Hardy, but we're going to go down to victory lane and chat with the driver that comes home in 1st place tonight and makes it a double for the Cabray brothers. Home in 1st place tonight in car number 12, and again unbeaten here tonight. He was a Race Spot TV Chili Bowl Midget Nationals winner last year, and well, he's already staking his claim to pick up another Chili Bowl sim driller. But Chase, that's the worst one. We got the better Cabray brother right now. It's Cole. Congratulations on this victory, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that was a tough race. You had a lot of pressure there from Colton Hardy late in the race, but also Cody Trammell there at the start. Talk about the start of that race and how you're able to hold on for a victory.
Yeah, I just had to play with the shocks there a little bit. I was expecting the track to be a little more blown off than what it was to begin with, so the car was pretty tight. That lap car scared me there for a little bit. Thank God that caution came out and I got my spots back. But yeah, that was a scary one.
Now we're going to talk about the track change, because you're out in the first heat. Obviously, with quick time tonight, you picked up a win in the heat race. The track was very tacky then. You didn't really get any sort of laps, or you didn't really get to see much of the track when it was slick. how do you set yourself up for a 30-lap main event, knowing that you guys only had 2 minutes to prepare after the track got a reset, knowing that the track's going to get slick? How do you set your car up, knowing that it's got to be good towards the end of the race?
Well, we just prepare from last year and all the past races we've had here. Just you look at the track and you go ahead and throw whatever you can at it, and then we can play with the shocks in the car. So, like I said, I dialed myself out at the beginning of the race. It was a little too tight, so I got having to play with the brake until I could get under caution and actually wrench on some stuff inside the car. So yeah, you just adjust yourself to the racetrack under caution and stuff like that.
All right. Well, I believe you're going to be starting. In fact, there might be a dash tomorrow night, but it's going to be a Cabrera front row. You rather picked up the win tonight. What does it mean for you to pick up even though it's a prelim, it's still a good result. But what does it mean to you to pick up another A main, and what's it going to take tomorrow night to be victorious after 55 laps around here?
Just patience. Lap car is gonna be hard. I think we have a pole dash tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to beat my brother. I gotta start him pole. He's tough. He's tough to beat this year. I think he took notes from me last year. So he's gonna be tough to beat. So I'm just gonna have to get out front and hopefully just hold him behind me.
If it comes to a fighting contest, I'm going to back you all the way because I've seen your brother VR box, and let me tell you that's not scary at all.
No, it's not. It's like it's easy.
Well, don't make it look too easy, Cole. Congratulations on the victory here tonight. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate this win. But before we do let you go, of course, we know you got some sponsors and some people you need to thank, buddy.
Yeah, definitely Swindell Speed Lab. All the guys that are in their prelim tonight, best of luck to you. And just you guys for putting on DOB, awesome league. Just thanks for checking us out.
All right, your MKT Manufacturing Prelim main event winner is Cole Cabrera. We'll send it down to Steve McMillan, who's standing by with your second place driver here tonight. It's Colton Hardy.
Well, congratulations, Colton Hardy, on your second place finish. You got a copy, sir? See, your mic's on mute.
Yes, sir.
All right, second place. You was third for a little bit, and then you managed to get around Trammell for second. And did the cautions help you to try to? If you had more cautions, do you think you could have done something with your race leader, or you think it kind of hindered you from getting up front to?
I think the only way you really get a pass on how that track went was you just needed to get to lap traffic. So the cautions definitely did hurt getting to be able to race for the lead. The bottom tried to come back in there, but it was so fine that as long as he was somewhat perfect on the top, you weren't gonna get by him on the bottom. But the cautions give you a chance to tweak on the shocks a little bit and help the car out, and it definitely did. We were able to start fourth and get up into second and just stick right there with Cole. So I know we're both on the same setup and we were both really good, and I know Chase last night was on the same setup, so we're real happy with it and seeing what we could do for tomorrow.
Well, you're in the dash. You're going to get a chance to make something happen tomorrow night in the dash. So what do you look forward to tomorrow night?
I think tomorrow night's going to be all about track position. So the more spots you could get in the dash, the better off you're going to be for the feature. Even though it's 55 laps, no matter, I still think it's going to get to the point where the track just kind of gets one line and it just gets hard to pass unless they make a mistake or you get in a lap traffic. So either we need a lot of green flag runs so we get in a lap traffic, or you just need to start on the front row.
Well, congratulations on your second place run tonight. Go ahead and thank your sponsors who made it all possible for you to run tonight.
I can't thank everybody over at Swindell Speed Lab Esports. We've been working all week to get something that we've been all real comfortable with, and it definitely showed the last 2 nights. And so everybody over there, Bell Helmet, K1 Race Gear, JCT Trucking, and everyone helping out on this 741 machine.
All right. That is Colton Hardy, and you're coming home in second. Brett, you're with our third place finisher.
Yeah, we'll go down the line and chat to the driver. He picked up a heat race win tonight, started on the outside of the front row, and comes away third place here tonight. It is Cody Trammell. Cody, congratulations. Third place run here tonight. You can't be too disappointed with that one. You showed some early speed battling Cole Cabrera there, but in the end, you still had some fantastic speed, but a third place run will have to do for tonight, buddy.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll have like I said, I had something working on the bottom. This track, it changes so quick, and as soon as the top came in, I didn't want to go up there and pinch Colton off, and I kind of just stayed down there. And as soon as I moved up, untied the car a little bit, and then I started chasing it back down. But once you get in that one line groove, it's so hard to pass.
How does one prepare for a track like this? When you say when it gets locked down, that slider line comes into effect, late in the race. Yeah, how do you prepare to tackle the racetrack and try and get around your opponents without sort of taking them out?
Man, I mean, really, you're just waiting for an error. If one like Cole made that mistake and I was there to pounce on it, and then unfortunately that yellow came out and it saved him every time, because as soon as I got around him, I was going to start doing the slider line, and I knew it'd make it hard for him to pass. But no, it's like I said, the track is so aggressive there at the beginning with the track being so tacky. I wish, after the mains and the heats, I wish they would just left the track alone, because the bottom would have actually been there, because that's why I usually have my car set up for. But other than that, man, it was a good run. I'll take a solid third and move on from it.
What's it going to take to put this 25 in victory lane tomorrow?
Patience is key. Just like I said, just wait for mistakes to happen. Just be there at the end, and usually I usually have a car there to be at the end. And we worked on our chili bowl setup from last year. I was just a little tight, so this year I don't think I'm gonna make that mistake.
Well, congratulations, third place run here tonight in the MKT Manufacturing Prelim Night. Night number 2, we'll let you get out of here. We'll let you get to maybe working on maybe like some other adjustments on this 25 machine, but we'll let you get out of here and celebrate. But we'll let you thank some people as well before we let you go, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate you guys doing the broadcast. Want to say a big thank you to Chris for allowing me to get in the race tonight. I wasn't on the roster to get in, but he definitely took to it and let me come in tonight and run some laps and gear up for the 1,000 win. So big thanks to everybody that's involved, and hopefully I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow night.
All right, Cody Trammell home in third place here tonight for night number 2, the prelim night, the MKT Manufacturing Chili Bowl presented by Dirty Old Bastards. Steve, that wraps us up once again for another night and another fantastic showing here for these 25 drivers that put on a show here tonight. 24 of those drivers in the main event, and again, it's a Cabray that goes to victory lane, and man, they are going to be so tough to beat tomorrow night.
Hey, it's going to be a battle worth watching.
All right, that indeed it is. Now, of course, we'll give a shout out, and of course, again, to MKT Manufacturing for their support here on night number 2 of the Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. Tomorrow night, the final night. Again, give a shout out to Dirty Old Bastards for allowing Ultimate Dirt TV to cover the action over the 3 nights of racing. And now the 2 prelim nights are done, and it is just one night left, the Alphabet Soups, and then a 55-lap A-Main. Steve, once again, we'll see you tomorrow night for the final night. It's surely set to be an absolute bar bender. Let's lift the roof off this joint tomorrow.
We will definitely do it. We're going to have a blast doing it. Remember our bets on the flip count. So join us tomorrow night and tell us how many you think the ending flip count will be.
All right, that'll do it for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, big shout out to Wicked Cushion, Wicked Energy Gum, Dirty Old Bastards, and World of Thunder Racing League. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. And on behalf of the entire team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, we say farewell and good night from Victory Lane, and good night from the Tulsa Expo Center of the DOB Dirty Old Bastards Chili Bowl. We'll see you tomorrow night.